while I wait for this stupid shit, let's start things off with some interesting stuff. Anybody seen the Nintendo Direct? I guess if you watched my thing, you probably missed some of it. But Nintendo had their Direct on Thursday the 13th. They were supposed to have it, I believe, last week, but due to a national, what do you call it, natural disaster happened to them. They decided to, or in Japan, they decided to just kind of hold it off out of respect for people who've ended up, you know, getting injured, lost their homes, died, that type of thing. So that was interesting to know. But they've decided to air it, and I have to say, some of the information they did, it was a lot better than the fucking E3 one, I can tell you that. Oh, nice, bringing the room into that bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Anyways, let's load this fucking thing. It's bad enough I have to wait for a loading, and now I have to load some more shit. That's just bullshit. I want to play the fucking game. God damn it. I might as well talk about shit while we wait. I want to load the fucking thing, please. Alright, I might as well talk while I'm trying to find the fucking image to place this. Alright, so let me go ahead and talk about some of the good stuff that I think I'm interested in before I talk about the main problem I had with this Direct. So, first things first, I certainly enjoyed the fact that they've announced the little last thing they did there was fucking fantastic. The way that, the way they kind of, the way they kind of ended this, no, not the end of the stream, but the way they kind of just had everything there just seemed interesting enough. So, it seems like 2019 is going to be the year for Nintendo. This year is this garbage. So, they've confirmed some things we kind of knew about. They've surprised people by saying that Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming next year for the Switch, so I have no idea how to feel about that because it kind of looks like something you expect from Luigi's Mansion 2. Not to say that Luigi's Mansion 2 isn't that great, but it's not Luigi's Mansion. That one was good, and then they kind of changed it. So if they somehow kept, like, if it's like Luigi's Mansion's 2 art style, but with Luigi's Mansion's kind of setup, then there might be a chance for this to be good, but I have no idea. I have low support for this, but we'll see with more information moving forward. And then, of course, they ended the fucking Direct with a Smash announcement, of course, and they decided to say that Isabelle is now in Smash, which is ridiculous. And I thought, okay, this is just so stupid. It's like, fuck you, Nintendo, why do you do this to us, right? They fucking teased us with this, and then at the end, like, you know, after this whole thing ends, it fades out, and then you see Tom Nook just watching the thing out of, like, he was watching the Direct out of shock as well. But it's obvious that he kind of went ahead, and it kind of sounded like he was implementing a new game coming out. And so we kind of waited, and then it fades to white, and then there's the beautiful fucking letters of Animal Crossing 2019 for Switch. That's what all we fucking wanted, Nintendo. We just want a goddamn confirmation. That's all we wanted. Thank you. Thank God. Okay? You better get this out on 2019. You're not just saying that like you did with Yoshi's thing. It's like, oh no, wait, sorry, it's gonna come out later. Alright, so that's all the good stuff. Let's talk about the bad. There's only one big one. One big fucking bad thing I frickin' hate about this, and I might as well kind of share this right now. So first things first, let me get this frickin' shit online now. I don't know why it saves us like this, but there you go. Okay, well it doesn't wanna play nice, so fuck that image then. Sometimes I just dislike how like the images don't want to save for me. It's like, why? And no, it's not about Smash. Oh my fucking god. Why is this so... Can I just launch the game as soon as it's this? I want to play the game. Jesus Christ, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh God, this is so bad. God damn, please. I want to die. It makes me want to die. There we go. This is foggy enough, but fuck it. This abomination right here. This abomination. Nintendo Online fucking stupid ass Nintendo Switch Online. Let me show you if I could just show you how I feel about this. I can just show it like this. Fuck this thing. Fuck it all the way to hell. Let me tell you why. So Nintendo, let me just say this right now. Raymond's coming to Smash because of the cloud. It looks like him. It's hard to say. It's hard to say if he's coming or not. I mean, at this point anybody can come into this thing. But okay, let me go on a rant here because we have to fucking wait for this fucking game to happen. Oh no, it's spoopy. Yeah, you wait. So first of all, originally this fucking system was supposed to come out last year about this time. But then they were like, hold on, we're going to save it for a year because we need to iron shit out. And then they present this. And this is fucking garbage. Let me tell you why. So, they decided to do this stupid little animation to make it so like, oh yeah, this is so good, right? So, Nintendo Online advertised itself. Now here's the deal. When Nintendo Online, they kind of shared, like, we knew all the information, so we're like, okay, Nintendo, just please give us something good. They gave us the same shit. In fact, made it worse, and which I'm going to bring up in a bit. They go ahead and go like, we got 5 measly features for you. So let's talk about each one they give in order. First one, online play. I love the fact that they had to put online play as a fucking feature. It's not a feature. What you're doing is you're taking something that we're already used to and now saying, okay, $4 please. Because that's all it is. $4 a month. So you can play online despite the fact that you're already paying for online services already. So fuck you. My God. Alright. So that's the first problem. And you might be saying, hey Grim, are you going to are they going to at least change it? Are they going to give like new systems like you know how like PlayStation 4 and Xbox, they kind of do this thing where you pay for them so that way they can update new servers so that online will be better. Are they going to do any of that? Fuck no, that's too much work for Nintendo. Instead, this is what they're going to do. You know that player-to-player system that they had before? Yeah, that's basically it. That's all you get. That's the player-to-player. You just paid money now. What a great fucking idea. Great job. But don't worry, Reggie said that this is going to be well worth it. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's all right. Cool. Oh no, but don't worry. I'm going to bring up that cheapness thing, okay? I'm going to tell you, okay? Now, hold on a second. All right. Nintendo, what's the new feature? What other feature are you going to get up? Oh, well, you remember, do you like playing like the virtual console stuff? Well, now Nintendo has something cool. It's called NES. Like, here, get this. You get to play NES games on your system. You have to have at least 7 days. Every 7 days, it has to check if you're online or not, if your thing register, and then you can play it offline. But here's the thing. You can play those old-ass games online with other people. Wow. No, it's not cool at all. Why should I play a fucking ancient-ass old game? Why would I want to buy why would I want to play Super Mario 3 where I can play Mario Odyssey? Why would I play Legend of Zelda when I have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? This is what I don't get, Nintendo. You're giving us old-ass games that we don't want. This is why they went after the fucking ROM sites, by the way. Because they were so fucking scared that people were not going to bother and doing this. So that's why they went after them. So that you can justify with this stupid system. Which, by the way, no one's going to bother. And people are still going to do ROMs because Nintendo is so old. They don't realize that just cutting a head off of one ROM site doesn't mean that all of them are going to go down. It's like a Hydra. You cut one head, multiple will pop out. You never kill this fucking thing. Alright, so... yeah, no, but here's the thing. NES games, fucking stupid. Now, if you were to say N64 or GameCube games, or like you said, like any of the old NES systems, if they're able to do that, then maybe we'll be talking. But oh no, Nintendo's so fucking cheap and stubborn. They want to sell you more shit for more money. And that's all it is at the end of the day. And this is why it pisses me off. But don't worry, it gets worse. So what's the next feature? Cloud saves. Alright, oh boy. This is something that everyone has been asking for because, God forbid, you have your advertised system being a traveling case, but Nintendo is so dumb they couldn't even design a fucking protection case to save the people's money. But oh wait, they don't want to do that because they want people to break the fucking system so they can pay more so they can have more money. See, this is why I'm kind of hating Nintendo right now, because this is basically showing evil corporation system. I don't think they are, but it's certainly showing it like it. So this is gonna go on. Okay, so here's the deal with the cloud saves. If you don't know what this is, so basically imagine if you're playing a game and you have a system in place where you say, oh no, I lost my system or it broke or whatnot. Well, what cloud saves will do is basically it'll save it online, so that as long as it's closer to your account, you can line in your account and then it'll save it on there, so that way you can go to a new system with that account and be able to play where you last left off without any worries. Let alone the fact that they don't have a fucking way. Like we basically just download, like they require us to buy a small mini micro SD card, and it does fuck all for saving. So that's great. Why the fuck even have that there then, if that's the case? But okay, this is getting better. So Nintendo then, they go ahead and say this. So it's like it's a great idea, right? But unfortunately, not all games can be saved online. So you have your typical third-party games, so whatever, that's their decision. But then you get Nintendo saying that, oh wait, certain games that we offer cannot have it, like Splatoon 2 and Pokemon the Let's Go series. That's not going to be supported by online saving. But Nintendo, you might be asking, why won't we let you save our games? Nintendo answered, it's because they're concerned that you're going to fuck up the multiplayer and cheat in the game. That is a fucking stupid excuse, Nintendo. That is bullshit excuse. And let me tell you why. And I'm going to bring Splatoon as a good example. You're using Splatoon as one reason why you don't want to do this. And yet there is a system in place in Splatoon right now that detects if you go from one level to another extremely quickly, it will register that as, oh, you're cheating, blocks you off entirely. So why the hell would you even bother with this type of thing in row? Not only that, but people are already doing, the people you are fearing that this is going to happen are doing this already without this system in place. This shows how shitty your system is. In fact, it got so bad, I mentioned this way long ago, it got so bad, someone had to hack into the fucking leaderboards to simply say, please put anti-cheating Nintendo. They got banned, of course, but it just shows you how fucking ignorant they are with this stupid shit. So why are they doing it? Well, I hate to say it, but maybe there's this weird-ass conspiracy. Maybe it's because they want you to make sure you pay online more for this type of system. In fact, I feel like that's the reason why they're doing it. In fact, I'm gonna fucking put this out here right now. I'm gonna make a prediction. And I'm gonna be fucking livid if I'm right. I'm going to call it right now. Any game that has online multiplayer aspects will no longer be supported by Nintendo's Save Cloud feature. That means Smash Brothers will not be protected for the Save Cloud system. You watch. They will announce this. Everyone will get pissed off. I'm calling it right now. This is what they're doing. So this makes this system, Save Cloud feature, fucking useless. And you know what's even better about this whole system? They basically next day announce on their website that, say for example, you didn't get to pay your bills, or something happened with your credit card or whatever, right? It's like, oh shit, it didn't go through. Well, Nintendo sees that, it's like, oh, you didn't pay your bills. Alright, bye-bye. Say goodbye to your fucking save data. Like, gone. Like that meme from South Park where it's like, and it's gone. That's what they do. And you're like, that's fucking strict. Especially since if you look at, say, Xbox, they have their cloud save feature for fucking free. All you need to do is have an Xbox account. That's it. You don't even have to have gold. It comes free of charge. But of course, that's Microsoft. They already are a computer system, so whatever. It's whatever thing. Okay, let's look at an example that has something like this already. Okay, let's look at Sony. They have their cloud save feature back on a paywall. You know how long it takes them for leeway once you stop paying their online service? 6 months. Not 6 days, not 6 weeks, 6 months. Half a year. Half a year to decide whether or not you wish to continue with the service before they erase your data. Why is it that this fucking company is able to do something this nice while Nintendo says, fuck you. Don't pay me, you don't get your save anymore. It's greed. To do with DSP, its greed is massively strong. That's all it is. It's for this. So next thing they offer. Okay, the mobile app. They're acting like this is a new feature. It's not. In fact, this is the worst fucking thing, and people have talked about this since the Splatoon 2 came out. This is the worst fucking thing they did. And let me tell you why. Nintendo's acting like they want to do this cool feature. So they have one game on there right now, Splatoon 2. And Splatoon 2, for the most part, it has some cool features, like you get to see graphs, like how many you painted this much paint that you can get this, or you do this or do that. All that stuff. And what they did instead during this whole thing is they just didn't announce anything new with it. Are they going to change anything with it? Nope, nothing. And they're still doing this stupid thing because, oh god, save the children. Like, fuck you, you're so stupid. And then people are going to be like, oh, well, Nintendo's system can't handle it. They can't handle the fucking system. Oh, really? You can't handle it? Well, okay, how do you explain Fortnite then allowing you to fucking talk on a microphone without using the goddamn system, huh? Nintendo? It just shows you you're lazy is what you are. And you know what? If they want to do this stupid app thing, here's the simplest thing you can do. And this is fucking ingenious, okay? I don't even know why they don't fucking do this, okay? Nintendo, if you're really wanting us to use this stupid app compared to, say, Skype or Discord, why don't you put it on the Switch? You already have mobile fucking apps on your goddamn system. Why not that? It's gonna save that easy. That way, you can talk to people. You do all the systems that you have on your app on your Switch. You could talk to people with the app, and they can run in the background. So you can talk to people while you're on the just do something like that. If you did this, there would be less people complaining about it. But oh no, Nintendo had to think ass backwards on this one. If they had these two productions on the same kind, no one would have any problems with this. But no, it's just the one fucking app. You need the system on your phone, which is a feature for the system on your goddamn Switch. What a great feature that is, Nintendo. Like, wow. Fucking revolutionary. That's brilliant. And before people go on and saying like Nintendo don't know how to do online system, that's bullshit. Back when Nintendo was doing the NES Famicom, they found ways to download systems on the fucking like old ass 60-bit hard drive. If they can do that, that means they know how to do online systems. They were ahead of their time. This is just laziness and bullshit. They're going the Apple way, basically. They're doing the Apple ass way. You watch them. They're gonna do this shit. And the final thing, the final fucking thing they offering is special offers. What are these special offers? Who knows? They go ahead and go like, we can tell you what the offers are, but we're not gonna. We'll tell you later. That tells me that the offers are fucking bullshit. And they are, actually, because they show one offer in particular. You know those stupid NES controllers? The one for the left and the right that look the same fucking thing, except the difference is you could slide them into your goddamn Switch. Wow! Revolutionary, Nintendo. You can only buy them if you're online Nintendo subscriber. For $59.99. What a deal! This is a fucking joke. And they're acting like this is a great fucking deal since it's sliced bread. And the only thing they have running for this is like, oh, well, it's cheap. It's 20 bucks. It's $19.99 US dollars a year, Grim. It's not that bad. No, it is that bad. In fact, it's fucking worse. Compared to the other two, this is the worst one. At least the other guys give you more shit to deal with. At least the other guys give you free fucking games of this generation. At least those fucking guys at least save your goddamn system. They do all this shit. And this is what kills me about this fucking Nintendo community. What pisses me off. I've come across Nintendo channels who argue and admit that this system is garbage. And what do? They say that they're going to buy it anyways. Fuck no. You are the problem. And I'm not talking about people who looked at the Direct and said like, oh, I liked it. I liked it, Grim. You know, I looked at it and I approve of it. I think 20 bucks is reasonable for what they're offering, so I'm going to give it to them. That's fine. If you're like that, that's good. You know, if you think this is a worthy buy, go right ahead. The people I'm talking about that have a big problem are the people who bitch about this, who hate this program, and yet act like a bitch and admit anyways. They go spreading their butts and go, hey, Nintendo, come and ram me in. Come on, take my money. I've seen one guy in particular who talked about this. And I saw someone post a comment, and he commented back saying that he's gonna buy it anyways just because it's safe feature. And I simply and he's like, the guy talked back to him and said, "Why are you doing this? You're part of the problem. Why are you offering to a shitty service for anything like that?" And although he brings up a good point that you may not get you may not get a sliced turkey bread and all that other stuff. It's something like that. And yeah, let me just say this right now. Pinky, you brought up a good point. The Wii U online system is fucking better than the Switches. The Wii U, which is known for Nintendo as being the worst goddamn home console ever released under their platform, has a better online service than Nintendo's new home runner, the Switch. What does that say to you as a company? It says a lot. This is fucking pathetic. And I simply said, and I'm saying, I'm hoping this thing fucking fails miserably. And this might not ever happen, but here's my thing. Anybody who argues this and says that you're negative and all that other stuff, maybe. But I'm passionate. I actually like Nintendo. And I'm not gonna fucking buy into this shit at all. I'm only gonna buy once they get me into something. So if that takes like 2 years, so be it. Oh, but you can't play online with fucking Switch games, Grim. Alright, whatever. See, this is what Nintendo's doing. They're giving you fucking nothing. They're making you pay okay, let me give you a good analogy of what Nintendo's doing. Okay, so say you go to your bathroom, right? You go to your bathroom, do whatever you need to do, you clean up, you do whatever. One day you go into your bathroom and find the door's locked. And then you see this fucking asshole up here and it's like, hey, for 50 cents a month, you get all exclusive access to your own bathroom. And if you pay 10 bucks a year, you get these cool exclusives, which is basically fuck all. You get free toilet paper. Oh wow, thank you so much. How generous of you, Nintendo. This is what they're doing. They're selling you air for 20 bucks. Make them pay for your money. Make them work for it. Don't give it to them for just fucking whimpering on here. And let me just stress this enough. They took a fucking year to make this a thing, and this is what they give the public. This is pathetic. This is pathetic on their part. And here's the other thing I want to fucking stress about this too. They're doing this deliberately. In fact, let me show you why. You're seeing a lot of updates from Nintendo, from all these online systems. In fact, they even said, new Super Mario, the new Mario Party, Super Mario Party coming out, will have online features. Wow, geez, Nintendo. I wonder if all your games moving forward will have online multiplayer features. In fact, I would not be surprised if they're going to go the fucking Sea of Thieves route, where you only be able to play a game if you have an online service. I'm just the fucking saying right here. So, you want to know how you can change this? Do not buy into it. Do not give them your money. I know it's going to be hard. I know you probably want to play online with your friends, but bite the bullet. Do not do this. If you are like me and you hate what Nintendo's giving you and offering you, do not support them. This is a capitalist. We're living in a capitalist community where basically money talks. Companies do not care what you say or do to them. They don't fucking care. But if it falls on their profit line, then that's when they start to fucking freak out. And Nintendo is a public company. They have stockholders. They're not privated. They're a big ass company, but yet they have people they have to talk to. They're investors. They're the people that they're bosses, basically. So what do you think will happen? Nintendo's probably had this thing where he talked about, in this year we're expecting to make this much money because we have this new game coming out and we expect the online service will make us millions of dollars. Okay. So what happens after that quarter passes and they don't make that million? What if they make half of that or worse? What if they make only 25% of what they predicted? What do you think is going to happen to the stock? It's going to drop dramatically down. They're going to lose faith in the system. And what do you think Nintendo's going to do about it? They're going to address the issue. They're going to look into feedback, and then they're going to do this half-ass thing of like, we heard the people's complaint, and we're going to offer these new features and along the line on this date. Like, we didn't hear about this until now. It's like, no. They're doing it because they need your money. This is what you do. This may never happen, sure. This is a big company we're talking about here. But if enough people aren't buying into this shit, it sends a message to Nintendo. This tells them that we don't buy into shit if you do not give us shit to want to buy into. I hate to say it, Nintendo, but everyone's not made of the money. They can't afford $20 a year. Yeah, I know it's hard to say, but most middle-class people can only afford to eat, to have a roof over their heads, and to like the power and all that stuff they need to live. That's it. Minimum wage jobs for the majority of people. This is Nintendo's audience, right? They're not talking about the fucking high price 1%. They're talking about the majority of people which are middle class. And sometimes people don't want to buy into this. Maybe they want to save money. Like they only have like a small percent of spending free, so they save that up for little Billy, so that way when it comes to his birthday or Christmas, they have money left so they can buy him that system and all that stuff. And this is my problem. Nintendo thinks that they're just the only game in town. And they think they have a lot of money right now that they can do whatever they want, and they can. But let me tell you something else. You know who also had a lot of money going forward and was on top of the world? Sega. Look what happened to them. They made stupid decisions after stupid decisions, and what did they have to do? They had to exit out of the fucking races. I hate to say this, but some people who are talking about this, I feel like this is the case now. I feel like Nintendo has to be Sega now. They can only make games. That's it. I hate to say it, but when it comes to their games, they're fucking brilliant. I love every property they make for the most part. But their fucking business corporation is so brain dead. They make great. Like Nintendo is the company that takes 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. And you know, this whole thing, it's just like, I really wanted to actually like it. I actually thought, you know, $20 a year, probably not that bad. Maybe it'll be a good offer. There's nothing there. I don't want to support something that isn't worth supporting. My hope is that by the end of the year, it doesn't make the right thing that they want. And sure, people are saying that Smash is coming out and that's probably going to be the big hit of the day. Sure. But you watch. You watch. My prediction, they're not going to support Save Cloud on that system. What do you think is going to happen? People are going to drop off from the online service, and that's going to show some bad signs. I can't believe that after so many fucking years, Nintendo still doesn't know how to do online as good. They like old ass grandpa, right? They see the computer and they think that's the newest thing, and yet we're moved on to like the age old thing. Like they're back in the 90s and we're in 2020. They're slowly catching themselves up, but they're like they don't know. And this is the thing I hate. I love Nintendo's games. I love their properties. I love still playing them. But I hate how they do their business. I hate how they have to take money away from people who play their games on YouTube just because they think they earn it. I hate the fact that Nintendo thinks that they can get rid of fucking like online ROM sites just because their properties are being used without their permissions. You know who also had their properties not being used by permission? Xbox, Sony's PlayStation stuff, Sega's system. Do you see them at all going after these sites? No. Who is? Nintendo. And then after seeing what they're offering, it makes sense why they're doing it. And it's pathetic. And it's stuff like this that makes me pissed off even more that I don't want to support them. I want to send a message with my wallet. This is how you get companies to change. Great examples of these are, look what happened to games like No Man's Sky, games like Battlefield 2. These games were awful. And because of the negative backlash had on their games, the profit margins went way down. What did they have to do? They had to change it to make it user-friendly. And that's when people started coming back and playing their games. This is how you get companies to do shit nowadays. You have to affect their wallets. They're a business that have to answer to their stockholders. But at the end of the day, they need our money in order to support them. If we're not giving it to them, then they're going to be desperate. The same thing with YouTube. They don't care about you as a user. They only care about the people they work for, their stockholders, the companies who are selling them shit online. In order to have things change, what did they do? They pull out. They stopped financially supporting them. This is how you do it. And if Nintendo wants to be stubborn about this, then so be it. Let them be stubborn. Maybe the guy was right when he said that, you know, this way of thinking may not even do anything. Maybe we won't even get a turkey. We might be just only getting scraps the rest of our lives. Alright, then I guess I can't play online games anymore. And if I want to play online games, I guess I'm going to have to use 2 controllers. I'm going to have to play one in each hand. I'm going to have to entertain myself that way. Because I am not going to be supporting online features. And that's a shitty thing to say. Because I wanted to play online games with people, like with you, the fans. I want to play games with my friends. I want to do all this stuff. But Nintendo's not giving me the option to do so. If they're not giving me the option, the reason to support them, why should I? There's no reason for it. And that's my biggest problem. So at the end of the day, if you want to support this thing that they're offering, and you think you like what they're offering, alright, fine. I'm not bothered by that. At the end of the day, it's your money. You do whatever you want with it. People have done stupider things with their money. But this is more so the people who are saying the same thing as I do, and they're not doing it. The people who talk the talk but don't walk the walk. If you are one of these people who either made a comment online on their advertising on their fucking Switch thing, or made a video about it, do not buy it until it meets your standards. 'Cause if you do, you are a hypocrite. You are part of the problem. You are making things worse for everyone else. And unfortunately, most of these Nintendo channels, they're going to suck Nintendo's dick anyways. These are usually the channels that tend not to say the negative stuff anymore. For me, I'm happy to say that I'm what most companies call a wild card. You might wonder what that is. Basically, when companies look for people to sell the products or give them like free samples, they look for people who are going to give them positive reviews, because it makes sense for them as a business standpoint, because they want to sell copies. That's what their business is in for. For me, on the other hand, if they give it to me, it's a risk, because they have no idea what I'm going to say. I may say positive things, I may not. I am a very natural, I'm a very honest person, which makes me a wild card. So they don't know what they're gambling on me, basically. So most companies stay away from me. And that's fine. It makes sense. I'm not bothered by that. But that tells me that the companies are not 100% confident with their product. That they can't give it to someone like me. They're not companies, the companies are not like someone who are like going like, hey, our games are so good, you don't need to review them. Or, hey, Grim, I'm so confident you'll love this game, I'm giving you a free copy, do whatever you want with it. You know, legally. That shows me that the company is very confident with their product, that they know that I'm going to like it. Right? And even if I don't, that shows that they still have balls. They still support the company. Just something with my own opinion. So, whenever you see something like this, just remember that. So that's the sad thing. Sorry I wasn't reading most of your comments here. Want to know something else? Nintendo said the Switch is going for 7 to 10 years of life. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I doubt that. They could say the same thing for the Nintendo Wii U, and look what happened to that. Money talks. If there's nothing to say, no one's going to buy into it. And that's the sad part. And here's the other thing too I don't understand with Nintendo's online save features. If they're very concerned about like games like Splatoon 2 for their online component, why is it then that you block the ability to play the offline modes? That makes no sense. You know what also shit too about the fact that Splatoon 2 now? The Splatoon 2, now most of the features are locked off. You can only play like offline stuff. You want to do the sea fish thing? No, sorry, can't do that no more. You want to play online? Oh no, can't do that anymore. So I guess shit. I guess that's it then. I guess that's the game. I can't do anything anymore. Sorry. And speaking of Splatoon 2, they advertised new content coming, and I have no idea what the fuck it was. It was just advertising like it's like an anime fucking show. But what's new about it? I don't know. The bunch of stuff I don't know. It's just god-awful. I hate the fact that, you know what I also hate the fact? You know what I hate more than Nintendo? I hate the fact that it's still 15 goddamn minutes until I can play this goddamn game. I downloaded this stupid shit already yesterday, and now I need to download it again. Why? Oh my fucking god. I apologize on this. When this goes up online on YouTube, this stuff is going to be edited out. It's going to only be to that when the game starts. So It's just, it's shit right now. God damn. And that's the problem, right? Like I should have, when I saw this Switch thing, I should have be able to say and talk about my thoughts and my views on the new announcements, on the games coming out for next year. I should be talking more about that and how excited I am. But no, instead I'm talking mostly about this Nintendo Online system, a thing that wasted 5 minutes of people's lives to tell us about fucking nothing, absolutely nothing. Just cute cartoon characters. Oh, you get to talk to Mario. Ooh. It's pathetic. It's like fucking selling to advertising to children. I hate to say this, Nintendo, but children aren't your audience members. Grown-ass adults are. The grown-ass people. They're your audience, whether you like to admit it or not. Children don't have money to pay for online systems. Their parents do. And if you're not selling anything good for the parents, why should they? I know, it's been like a fucking hour. And all I've been was ranting. It's so shit.